Yo, my herd men and women, first of all, I hope you're all happy and healthy, on the way to being wealthy. This is just a quick update on the channel and what to expect over the coming months. If you haven't noticed already, we're currently giving the channel a bit of a makeover, a little rebranding. We brought in Herd Entertainment as the umbrella under which we will operate, as this will enable us to diversify our content clearly and concisely, as Yak Chat, the previous name, is not only more suited to my individual videos, but it stops us from being able to produce and package content that isn't just me, Yak, chatting. We hope this doesn't lead to any confusion about the direction of the channel, which still firmly believes in its mission to normalise discussion and debate, especially around domestic and global issues, injustices, as well as topics and even philosophical questions hoisted onto our generation by our passive parents. Lol. If you're like me and you lack exam results, I feel like it's very important we remove the stigma of being interested in the wide world. And again, if you're like me, from an area which suffers chronically from not only poverty but a lack of non-roadside critical thinking, a big part of that is the stigma of being a nerd. So I've gone undercover as an, and I'm joking, but we've taken it upon ourselves to make it okay to be interested in things. Yeah, we don't see ourselves as justice warriors by any means, or even an authority on any information around it. We just think it should be normal for normal people to talk about the things that they see and ponder in life, even bringing in guests who do have that special expertise. We don't want to box ourselves in by making this a channel purely about our beliefs. Nobody wants to do them. And to do that, we believe rebranding was the answer. So yes, to avoid our beliefs, we doubled down on our belief that we should rebrand. But that's 2020 for you. We're looking forward to bringing in different formats like interesting interviews, expanding on our successful murder mystery pods, powerful short documentaries, more sport-centric shows, in the field reporting, and of course some less serious but hella fun shows too. The world is our oyster, and we wanna use that freedom to do everything in the whole world. The team at Herd Entertainment want to thank everyone for their support. I didn't want to, but you know, democracy. No, honestly, we're grateful for every interaction, whether positive or negative, and we are really welcoming any suggestions for topics you want us to dive into and discuss. We're all in this together, #TroyBolton, after all, and we're especially opening the door to guest suggestions. No, they don't have to be a professor or the wisest person you've met in your life, although please extend the invite to those people still. But anyone who you even think might have an opposing view to ours, our little echo chamber, as we're going to work tirelessly to guarantee that our channel doesn't just become an echo chamber for a few mates to use as therapy. Although I will add, the therapeutic qualities of having a beer and having a rant are insane. So, if you have anyone in mind to talk about any subject you wish, please, the DMs are open. Voting is open. Before I leave you to have your tea or brekkie or whatever you do with your sad little life, if you know, you know. Nah, I'm the one with a sad life still. I record myself telling other people that they have sad lives. You can't get much more sad than that, can you? But before I leave you nonetheless, we want to offer our support to the protests against police brutality in the US, the UK and across the world, especially where it concerns our black family. Whether you like it or not, Black Lives Matter. Whether you like it or not, they are discriminated against by the justice system and its street soldiers. If you've been assaulted by the police like me, you'll know how horrible and traumatic it is, especially as a child. To walk home feeling like you've got no one to protect you is a madness, yeah? No kid should go through that. Now to grow up seeing it happen continually and experiencing it yourself and being told it's not there, and all of this just for the reason, no other reason, sorry, than an assumption made on your skin colour. Like, it's just a human tragedy no matter which way you look at it, innit? Now imagine they didn't get roughed up and you actually got killed. This is the thing. Yeah, it's a little bit more than like just manhandling, isn't it? It's more serious than that. It's not nice even imagining it happen to someone you know. Now imagine it happening to you, but everyone else just ignores it because it's a bit inconvenient. And if you're about to shout Lee Rigby at the screen, then the funny thing is you obviously have it in you to understand from this perspective. The hate you feel for the murder of Mr. Rigby can be applied the other way round. And now imagine instead of happening once in your lifetime, it seems to happen like clockwork. And all because of their mother's nationality. If you feel for Lee Rigby, There's no excuse not to feel for black victims. There's none. There's no excuse. I just ask that you take away any assumptions or opinions you have on the black community already, and to just see it as if it was happening to you, and to realise how serious and sacred life and death is. And we need to stop being so desensitized to people just taking life all the time. No one should be allowed to take your life away from you based on an assumption. That's not what civilization's supposed to be about. That's all I'm going to say on this, as this is more about the direction of the channel, and we'll be doing specific content around these issues in the very near future. But it's not about your political allegiances or your opinion on immigration or British traditions or British culture or the flag. It's just about what's right, innit? You can take issue with individual cultures or with rap or whatever, innit? Like, that's not me, but that's a discussion for us to have another time, innit? None of that equates to dying because of how you look at the end of the day. Not when white men in the US can dress up as literal terrorist insurgents with loaded automatic rifles and not even be met with riot gear. Like, come on, like, this isn't even like a historic disparity in it. Like, it's on the screen, innit? It's pretty bloody obvious. We're not politically aligned as a channel though, and we never will be. But at the same time, we're also formally putting fascist on notice, yeah? Herd Entertainment says no pasaran. Simple as that. We appreciate all of you, and let's just spend 5 minutes of our days trying to make this world better, not worse, innit? It's our human duty, after all, to look after the planet, not as if our fathers left it to us, but to look after the planet because we leave it to our sons. That's how you need to look at things, yeah? Oh yeah, and blooming subscribe, you fools. We need money.